city is 45 years old. Almost all the world's electronics are gathered here, successfully produced and sold locally and worldwide. 113 billionaires live in this metropolis. They are building a space age, subway at an incredible pace. On the roads you mainly see Chinese electronic cars. Delivery drones carry food and the thousands of Chinese people who are building the cities of the future to prove how far Chinese civilization is ahead of the world and how attractive it's becoming for the humanoid. On your screens or little screens you will see something never seen before. For the next hour I will be explaining why Shenzhen is the future of China. We'll see how the city strives to avoid ecological disaster. How do you like my accent? Yes, that's what a Russian accent sounds like. I've been a YouTuber for 3 years, but only for a Russian audience. Actually, YouTube is blogging in Russian now, so I'll be publishing my awesome video for you, amazing viewers, who will leave a like and comment. By the way, I make all my video myself. I'm not really into using AI. I'm more like an artist who paints his own pictures. Alright. We'll go down of the last 2 decades and admire the largest and most beautiful subway station. We'll visit the world's largest electronics market and find Chinese supercars in ordinary malls. We'll accidentally spot flaming objects in the sky that deliver food. So, Shenzhen, or more currently without the Shenzhen. Today it's a major city in southern China. But just 4 decades ago, it was a regular Finnish village with a population of the 30,000. Rapidly, Shenzhen began turning from a small settlement into a Chinese giant. By 2021, it was 17.5 million. And that just official. In 2023, it probably passed 20 million. What's the reason for such fast growth? It's simple: Chinese envy and competition. It all because of nearby independent Hong Kong.
Который стал независимым от материка в 1949 году. Китаю ни в какую не удалось заполучить.
Shenzhen is known as the Silicon Valley of China and Hong Kong as a finance center. However, mainland Chinese started actively building this metropolis right on the border on the independent state. I'm sure it was to show who is the best, and I tell you confidently, they cities it so well that you can't believe your eyes that this is even possible. In my opinion, people here live quite prosperously. I haven't seen any homeless people at all. Only maybe disabled people asking for charity via QR code. Due to tech and industrial investment, many jobs are created in Shenzhen, which attract migrants and specialists. As of 2010, the average annual salary was 46,700 yuan. Now, it is surely much higher. Shenzhen is among the top 3 Chinese cities by the numbers of billionaires. According to the 2022 global ranking, 110 billionaires lived in New York, but in the Chinese global rich list, Shenzhen beat New York City. Actually, there's no such things as an city center in Shenzhen. There are so many of them. But the most beautiful, in my opinion, is the Futian district. Here you can understand the Shenzhen in the city of the future. But this future is very well guarded. If you Google the stats, China has the most cameras. 200 million. That's 143,000 per 1,000 people. But okay, as a foreigners, I feel safe. Everything here is beautiful and interesting, from the golden sculpture to the ordinary shopping malls. Anyone can take a bike here. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone and you are good to go. Take a close look at these cars. All vehicles with green likeness plates are electric. In Shenzhen, every single taxi and bus runs on electricity. It is the new started here. I must show you another technological miracle. The Shenzhen metro was built in record time. It has over 200 stations. Every single one looks futurical. They even have air-conditioned waiting rooms. You cannot just walk past Ganxian North Station, it's monumental. Over 200,000 square meters of pure futurism. It feels like you are in a different reality. Shenzhen is rightfully considered the Chinese equivalent of the Silicon Valley. The headquarters of giants, such as Tencent, are located here. Tencent is the owner of WeChat, which literally everything is China is tied to. Huawei and DJI. In fact, right now I'm flying a DJI drone over this global phenomenon. The Huaichan Bay district, and right now I am at the largest electronics market in the world. There are dozens of kilometers here and it feels like it's simply impossible to walk through it there just a few days. I feel like everything is here and you can buy absolutely anything. Here you can find counterfeits and famous brands, electronics and thousands of the Chinese products you've never heard of. There is even a term Shenzhenation, which describes rapid cloning on imitation of technologies and products. You can buy anything you want without entering the shopping mall, from a computer mouse, surveillance camera. Drones in Shenzhen fly like a swarm in locusts. There is a simple tent set up here. Where the workers are sitting, they're not controlling the drones, which means there must be a control center somewhere else. Here is how the system works. A courier arrives on a scooter with the food, weighs it, hands it over, and the staff members attaches it to the drone. Then it takes off towards the customer. No traffic, no jams, no traffic lights. Right here in the same area, I saw some guys roll their car under in the cleaning machine. On the roads, you mostly see electronic bikes, which makes them almost impossible to hear. You don't even realize when they're coming up behind you. At many parking lots look like this. Kitai is bigger and seriously faces environmental challenges, especially air pollution. To electric vehicles helps reduce harmful emissions and greenhouse gases. The country depends heavily on the oil imports for its energy needs. Moving to electric cars can reduce that dependence and strengthen energy security. The government actively supports the development of the EV industry. It provides subsidies for buyers of electric cars, tax incentives, and invests in infrastructure like charging stations. China is also heavily investing in research and produce of EV technologies and alternative energy sources that allows the countries to become a global leader in electric production and innovation. For example, showrooms with Chinese electric cars and everywhere. Almost every shopping mall is packed with them. And I'll say it again, the city is only 4 decades old. But all of this is possible thanks to the hardworking people of China. They genuinely value hard working and can hardly imagine life without it. In the past, this mindset was even stronger. And of course, the rule of the one-party system can't be ignored. I think everyone understands how the system works, that not always harsh way people imagine. Just 10 years ago, almost every Chinese person, even children, grew up believing they had to stay busy and work for the good of the nation. And in these courtyards, you can observe the everyday life of ordinary Chinese people. At night, the city transforms. The lights are brighter and the streets are full of life. And the streets are full of life. You can see locals dancing in the park. You can see locals dancing in the parks. It's a senior city traditional. It's a senior city tradition. Shenzhen is a mix of high-tech future and deep cultural roots. It's a place that you must visit to understand where the world is going.